At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to make sure you stay on top of what's up.
Oh, shit. I probably should have turned that off. Shouts out to Jiffy Lube. Bang! Does that mean we're live? We'll see. We'll find out. Every day I do this, it's like I gotta figure this shit out. All over again. What's good? It's your boy, little boy. It's your boy, little boy Beezy, out here. Doing the thing. Just checking if I'm actually on the internet. Oh, fucking advertisements. Yeah, looks like I am. I don't know. I'm going to wait till this fucking ad finishes playing. Shouts out to 2 ads. I hope that's money that goes to us. I hope that that's me. I hope that's going in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Am I not on the right thing? If I do that, do I go on the right thing? Let's find out. I think I had it backwards. I thought I had it set to the thing that was just the ad, and then what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know? Not a well-oiled machine, I suppose. I see we got 5. Oh, yep. That's right. We're doing it. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're live. We're actually live. What's up, chat? Is there anybody in the chat? I see that there's people watching. Oh, yeah. There we go. Be nasty. In this bitch. Notification gang. Chow. What up? Pixie. Nerg. C Dizzle. What's up? Friend of the pin. What's good, guys? It's Wednesday. I said I want to do this on Wednesdays, so I'm trying to do this on Wednesdays. We got shit to talk about. I wanted to go live last week, but I got a little wild ass dog right now. I pulled her from the shelter. She had been returned twice. So I was like, I better grab her or else she's going to get returned a third time. And last week we were just working on stuff. I was trying to get her potty trained, which I feel like we've done. And now we're working on crate training. And now I feel like I could do a podcast without her running around and doing bad shit because she's in a crate. So yeah. Making strides, making advances. But I wanted to talk about, everybody was talking about battle rap being dead. And I felt like that was a great thing to podcast about. You know what I mean? I guess the main reason behind people feeling like battle rap is dead is that the major sponsor money dried up, and that was kind of signaled by Smack doing an interview and saying, and I quote, "The big bag days are over, my friends. No more big bags. No one's getting paid 25, 30 racks, 50 racks, 80 racks, 150 racks to do a rap battle anymore." Which is, yeah, that's true. I mean, no one would know that was more true than Smack. Will there ever be, will the big bags ever come back? Who knows? You know, I feel like that's an economy-based thing. And if, these big tech companies, for lack of a better term, or other companies don't have disposable income to be putting, tens of thousands of dollars into promoting rap battles, then that's certainly going to affect bigger cards, these like mega cards that we got really used to. I feel like people really got used to like these cards where you just had every fucking name ever on the card. You know what I mean? And I feel like one of the last ones ever was the GTX card that I was on. And I feel like the reason that was not only because there was still some sponsor money there, but also because Disaster had called in a bunch of favors and was like, come on. He was getting on the phone with people and going, come on. And, me included, was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it for significantly less than I would have But I had a reason, right? I was promoting the rescue and I was raising awareness. And I feel like we did that. And I wouldn't say I was making comparable to what I had made in the past, which was 2016 was the last time I did a rap battle. I don't want to say how much I got paid for that, but it was racks. But I think the reason it was close is because it was on me, and we ended up selling a whole bunch of Dogs Are Dope merch, which ended up, being pretty similar to what I would usually get paid for a rap battle. All of that went to the rescue, of course. But that's on me. And just like it's on every battler to have like a separate source of income when it comes to the battles, like your own sponsors or your own merchandise. I was one of the first dudes that had music to sell. I remember putting together packages with King of the Dot where I would give them 50 CDs, 100 CDs, and then they could like use that, send that out with merch and do shit like that. I don't know. I felt like I was always thinking like outside of the box with regards to like how I could make money from battles. I was one of the first guys who realized that we were getting flyer miles for traveling so much. And then after like 2 or 3 years of going around the world, I was telling the leagues like, hey, why don't you just pay me this much and I'll cover my own flight? You know what I mean? And that ended up equaling a lot more money for me. But in this economy, yeah. Certainly, while I think it'll affect like these mega cards existing, I don't think that I don't think battling's going anywhere, dude. Too many people are way too invested in this shit. It's a lifestyle, for lack of a better term, for a lot of people. So I think you're not going to see the whole thing disappear on the back of the fact that there's not a shitload of money in it anymore. In fact, and this is just my thought, this might be the best possible thing for battle rap in the sense that what's been keeping a lot of these old guys around, and when I mean old guys, I mean guys my age, is the fact that they could get, racks to do it. And they end up taking the space on cards that would go to talent that would be coming up. There's a lot of gatekeeping in battle rap, and not in the traditional sense, but more in the like, there ain't room for you on the card if every legend is on every card. You know what I mean? And I really think that the better model for battle rap is, and I think Nikaya said this. Shouts out to my boy Uncle Nicky. In a tweet, I think he said, the best, what you're probably going to see more of is major headline battle, co-headline battle, that's like quality, and then like the undercard being just that, a bunch of names that you probably either haven't heard of or aren't super familiar with. And that is really a much better formula for the growth of battle rap, because what that means is you're going to get a lot of new names coming out, and sometimes those dudes are going to shine on these cards, and then they're going to move up to that co-main event spot, and then maybe even move up to that main event spot. And really, that's what we need, dude. You can't be fucking the same dudes for, 15 years now? Just the same people, just always the same names at the top of the card. Like, that's not healthy for anything. I know it's not a physical sport, which is why, like, that's not the case in, like, I always end up comparing battle rap to UFC just because I wanted to be a fighter. I'm just too much of a pussy. I think that those guys age out, right? And you don't age out of battle rap. That's why you got a bunch of fucking motherfuckers in their 40s still doing rap battles. I didn't want to be 35 still doing rap battles. That's when I was like, yo, I need to get the fuck out of this so that I'm not, getting called an old guy around every corner or with every bar. And then turns out I end up being fucking younger looking now than I was 8 years ago, 5 years ago when I was battling. Who knew? What's up? Let's see what the chat has to say. Yo, what up, Dan? Big fan of the DBD show. When I was a youngin' from the UK, would be cool to see you on Premier Battles sometime. Yeah, that would be fucking cool. That would be really cool. I would love to go out there for multiple reasons. One, because if I did go battle in the UK, it wouldn't be for Don't Flop. I don't fucking like He's a dickhead. But I do like Shoddy. That's the homie. I fucks with Shoddy heavy. Also, all of the people that I like, that I shouldn't say that. The people that I got along with the best from the UK were all from like northern England. So it would be nice I would love to go to Manchester. I feel like I'd have a great time there. I feel like I'd have a funner time there than I did the couple of times I was in London. My favorite Don't Flop experience was not in the UK at all. It was when we were in Amsterdam. Of course, I was also on mushrooms. So, and the story behind that is funny too. Cause like, I definitely didn't tell her I was going to take mushrooms. Liam was the only one that I told in advance. And we kind of like made this whole plan behind it. But like I was offered Big J as an opponent. And I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I'm going to do drugs. Like that was my idea behind that. And it ended up being, one of the more viewed pieces of content that we did. It went like semi-viral, and I know it helped Liam figure out like or move in the direction that he was probably already moving anyways. But he was like, yeah, this is content that I would like to make. And then those guys went over to Unilad, and the rest is history, right? But yeah, fun shit. Churro did find a home, my friends. Churro is adopted. No more Churro. Fucking shit, man. If I could have ever kept a dog, it would have been that dog. Oh, he was so fucking awesome. It's been a while since it was hard to let one go. That one was hard to let go. So, yo, Ghetto God, what's up? What was Pixie saying? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, Be Nasty? I'm sorry, I got to back up a little bit. Be Nasty has an event coming up. Pixie's coming down for that. She's going to come kick it. We're going to play video games, all that good shit. No shame in here. What's good? But yeah, battle rap. Not going to die, dude. Not on the back of motherfuckers not getting paid way too much money. And that was the other thing too, is like, it made it impossible for the leagues to grow because they were, arguably almost every battle rap event, whoever made the most money was like a battler on the card as opposed to the league, which is not a good formula for like a league growing. Realistically, the league should be making a lot of money, and then the battlers should be making enough money, in a perfect world. And then like, again, we're talking about mixed martial arts. They always complain about the fighters being underpaid, but the UFC keeps growing and growing and growing, and the cards come more often and bigger and badder and better. And that's because there's money in it. If there wasn't, and it was the fighters were making more money than Dana White, then I'm sure that the UFC would have went away a long time ago. So I think it is important for the leagues to be able to grow. And they need capital to do that. And maybe all of that money shouldn't be paying the talent. I feel like the battlers had an opportunity early in the game to like say how much they wanted and put their foot in the ground on that shit. And they did. And again, you end up with the same motherfuckers on cards for 10 years straight. And the leagues are struggling to grow. And that's not a great formula for success. So I think that the big bag era being over might be the best thing for battle rap as a whole. So that's just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. Real quick, I used to watch the DBD show every episode. I was strung out for 13 years. Yeah, I love that. Been clean for 7.5. Congratulations, man. That's fucking awesome. I'm stoked that I'm here making content for you and you get to enjoy it now that you're, in a better frame of mind. That's fucking awesome. Congratulations. I stopped smoking weed. That's like being the guy in How High. He's like, boo this man. You ever suck dick for marijuana? It's like, yeah, no, not at all. But congratulations. And we're all growing, man. A thug changes, as Tupac would say. So, Maybe it's dead because of weirdo bloggers. Yeah, I mean, it didn't help to have these fucking weirdos in the culture. I don't know how I swear to, man, people are just like thinking that someone may lead to some success for you, and then like ignoring the fact that that person has like crazy fucking charges against them is crazy. The minute that shit came out about Chris Unbiased, I was like, yo, fuck this guy entirely. May he rot in hell. But some people still wanted to ride with dude. Oh, maybe the victims is lying. Oh, the ones that are running down the street. Maybe the contents of his bag, maybe his bag full of fucking butt plugs, is a good indication that he's a psycho piece of shit. I don't know. Maybe. Whatever. Y'all want to ride with that shit? And you don't be here. You can take that shit elsewhere. And believe me, if I ever get charged with some fuck shit like that, please, excommunicate my ass. And I should burn in hell, because that nobody should stand for that shit. It doesn't matter. Even if it was like, fuck, look at Tech9. Man, fuck that guy. And rest in piss. That's what you get if you're that much of a fucking goon. We can't stand by you in life or death. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot believe sometimes the shit that this culture rides with, the shit that they'll ignore, especially in the case of a fucking blogger. Chris Unbiased has zero fucking talent. He never had anything to offer this scene, ever. Even before he was a known fucking weirdo. Nothing to offer this scene. I don't understand why anybody would stand by that shit. If that's your homie, fuck you too. For real. Yeah, man. Yes, he did. Go look at somebody tweeted the police report the other day, and it said the contents of his fucking weirdo backpack that they found in a police search. And yes, it was fucking like tasers and butt plugs. Homie's a fucking sick sexual deviant. And I hope that he fucking either burns in hell or gets reincarnated as a fucking cockroach. You know what I'm saying? And gets stepped on, or fucking has to live in shit, or whatever the fuck terrible shit he has coming to him. I swear to God, I'm going to get a email notification in a day or two that says your last video is suitable for monetization. I never understand whenever I get any of those things. I'm like, how is anything I ever said suitable for monetization? And then the shit that they'll say isn't is like me and Gus talking about a dog event. I'm like, all right, man, whatever the fuck, YouTube. I feel like you're way off it, but would say 5 butt plugs, hair dye, and a screwdriver. That's what this fool had in his backpack. What the fuck, bro? What? Come on, man. Why would anybody stand behind this shit? Who? Chris Unbiased. Write it down on a piece of paper. That guy is a piece of shit. We should not support anything he does. He should be fully banished from our scene. Everybody should turn their back on this goon and ignore anything he ever has to say. Not only because he's a talentless hack, but also because he's a fucking psychopath and a weirdo. Yikes. So, victim's phone in his attic. Oh yeah, maybe she's lying though. Maybe she was lying running down the street and her phone's in his attic in a backpack with a bunch of butt plugs and a motherfucking screwdriver. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Psychopath. Yeah, this weirdo shit. Nobody needs to support that. Full said, got it. Thanks, Dan. Yo. We're over here making fun of Robo for being a psycho. Come on, man. Robo's just got social issues. You know what I mean? That guy's a psycho. Robo just didn't learn how to people as a child. But let's talk about something good, man. Big K, COTY, champion of the year. First off, shouts out to Jay Black. I think the champion of the year thing is such an awesome invention. And it breathes so much like life into battle rap, even if it's like negativity and it's people bitching because the person they want to win didn't win, or battlers bitching because they didn't make it on the list or whatever. Like, it still breathes energy into this thing that people, like to say is dead every fucking 2 or 3 years. So shouts out to him for creating this whole thing. And shouts out to y'all and everybody who voted and made sure that Big K won. Rightfully fucking so. Just because he didn't do a URL battle, he literally battled on every other fucking league. Chrome, RBE, GTX, like King of the Dot, fucking every other fucking league. You're gonna exile him from that list because he didn't do one league. He fucking beat Murder Mook hands down. You know what I'm saying? He fucking washed A-Ward. He fucking, dude, like so many moments in bars this year. If anybody else won but him, it was going to be some bullshit. For real. It was going to be some mega bullshit. I think that, I don't know. I didn't see the list. I heard names that were on the list. Was Thesaurus on the list? He fucking certainly should have been. Not, you know, like, it's hard to say. Again, like, I don't think anybody but K deserved it this year, just because of the caliber of opponents. But Thesaurus fucking way up there because of the quality of the content that he put out this year, and the fact that it's however many years into this shit for him. The guy who, like, you know, arguably godfathered this shit by killing the freestyle era. By being so good at freestyling that everybody had to start writing. He definitely should have been very fucking high on that list. And then almost for the same reason, Marv won as well, who I heard was on the list. And again, that's fucking awesome. It just shows that people's heads are in the right place because Marv had an incredible year. And this is a guy who's been doing this shit the whole fucking time. The whole time. So shouts out to Marv. Shouts out to Thesaurus. Yeah, that's crazy that if Pete wasn't on the list, that's fucking bullshit. I really think that he should have been like, you know, 2 or 3 honorable mention, whatever. Stoked that Marv was. I feel like a lot of people like, there's still like the, you know, there's like the street and the funny or whatever, or fucking, you know, like they like to white boy us, is for lack of a better term. But come on, man. Battling is battling. And you know what? All that shit is like not, those things aren't, those are the dumbass fucking attitudes that the fans hang on to, not the battlers. Like you talk to any fucking battle rapper and they respect the source, no matter where they come from. They respect the source. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot, dude, you know what I mean? Like people like the fucking, people, when I was active, they would white boy me quite often. And I'd be laughing because some of the people that they considered to be street motherfuckers were day jobbers. Motherfucker, I ain't never had a job in my life. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers know me, know where I'm from. First of all, I'm fucking Mexican. You can't even order food in my neighborhood unless you speak a little Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Don't play me with that shit. Plus, like, y'all have like a really distorted view of reality based on watching battles and what you think is street and what isn't street. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, ain't nobody in this shit like a card carrying gangster in the sense that like most of us are paying taxes. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. I hate that battle rap still to this day gets split like that because, you know what I mean? Fucking shouts out Free the Wave. But Surf and me, like, we were this close to battling. You know what I mean? Like, me and that fool talked because I was in places that some of the motherfuckers who would like to be like, oh, you ain't street, will never go. Could never fucking go. And Surf knew that shit. So, you know, we had a rapport because of that. So, whatever with your goofy asses and how you want to, you know, put whatever boxes you want to put motherfuckers in, you're wrong. But what's good? What's good? What are we talking about? Yeah, Big K deserved it more than anyone. I feel like that's absolutely true. Yeah, and I am back to streaming on a semi-regular basis. I feel like I took like 10 days off there, which is a lot for how consistent I'd been doing it up to this point this year. But homie, I'm trying. I run a fucking dog rescue still, and everything else. I've been trying to skateboard. I've been trying to be active out there, fucking stay in shape. Just look great. Just looking good. No, I'm just fucking with you. What else? Yeah, Carter Deems is the closest we got to a real street rapper. Absolutely. That might be the weirdest, the realest thing I've ever read in this chat in my entire life. Speaking of Carter Deems, my boy, I think a lot of people seen our battle and, you know, they're like, oh, that was fun. Please don't forget, the last battle I had before that was DNA, and look how I was being in that battle. And I respect the fuck out of DNA. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the homie. Like, we don't fucking call each other and wish each other Merry Christmas and shit. But mutual respect, I feel like, definitely. And I was fucking barking on him. I will still put your favorite motherfucker in the dirt. I'm still a much better rapper than most of these dudes. I won a battle this year because I felt like it had so much of a positive impact on the rescue, raising funds and awareness. So I'd like to do it again this year, and maybe not a super fun one. Maybe not, cracking jokes the whole time like I did with Carter. Maybe I want to fuck somebody up, Maybe that. Maybe it would feel good to fucking put the spurs to somebody. Been a minute since I did that. And I used to do it all the time, homie. I remember rolling up to Colorado, getting out of the tour van, putting fucking Mr. Biscuit in the dirt. Just putting him in the dirt in front of all of his friends, in the dirt. Making your friends go, oh, you lost. Nice try. Fucking 100 bullets. Come out to Oakland thinking you're going to beat me. Yeah, fucking right, dude. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, those are my favorite battles. Some of the ones where I really just fucked somebody up, reminded them why I was fucking great at this shit. And I say was, but realistically, am. Just because I don't do it all the time. A lot of it's like riding a bike. I got in there and did my thing. Carter's bitch ass doing 3-minute rounds against me, knowing damn well we agreed to 90 seconds. Ooh, yeah. I seen that shit. Battle rappers are crazy for that shit. Motherfuckers want to work for free. If you pay me to do 90-second rounds, you are going to get exactly 90 seconds worth of ass whooping. I'm not writing a fucking extra bar. No sirree, Bob. Sorry. That's not what we agreed on. And for some reason, battle rappers not only want to be extra, but then also the leagues don't feel like, I can't stop him. I don't want to stop him. It's a fucking, God bless Malathion. He was never too scared to call time on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Even in the worst times. But for real, like, we should fucking respect the time limits. You shouldn't be letting a motherfucker go for an extra minute because he feels like that's the only way he's going to win. Because in that 90 seconds, I will fuck you up. There are very few people in the world that I feel like can beat me in the time limit. But if you want to write an extra fucking minute and a half, man, that's on you. I'm not doing that shit. A, I don't have the time for that shit. B, if we agreed on that shit and that's what I'm getting paid for, that's all I'm doing. I ain't fucking, if I was a roofer, I'm not, finishing a roof and then doing half of the neighbor's roof. Fuck that shit. You only paid me for this roof. That's it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know. Sounds crazy. Sounds crazy when I say it out loud. But do you see Bill Collector claiming about yes? And I said, what? I said, come on, Bill. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody wants to hear that shit, Bill. Come on. A big old C-man. Come on. Nobody would you don't white boy Big K. Really? I mean, even it's I don't accept it. I mean, he definitely doesn't accept it. Don't do that shit. All right? Save that shit for A-Ward and Sharon. Do not bring that shit over here. I will not be white boyed, and certainly Big K will not be white boyed by anybody. And there's no way that anybody's like, we shouldn't let him win. Cause of what? Cause he Caucasian? Cause his ancestors are from the Caucasus Mountains? Caucasus region of Europe? Get out of here with that shit. Stupid. Me and Goods. I'll fuck Goods up. Fucking shoe salesman. Fucking Al Bundy. I'll fucking wash Goods. And his fucking perfect hairline. I don't give a fuck. Perfect hair forever, motherfucker. Yeah, I would love to battle Goods. He would never battle me. He probably don't feel like I'm on the level. Boy, I'll fuck you up. And I got more views than you on everything. On battles, on music, on fucking, you know what I mean? Just like in general, as a human being, I'm more known than you. I got more charisma. I'm respected in the community. Yeah. I would fuck goods up. That would be one that I would like to do. But whatever. Disaster was gonna fuck up Malachi for stopping. Yeah, dude. Malachi put it on the line. There was a couple times where he called time and he was in danger and he still did it. Respect the time god, bro. That's why we called him the time god. All right. It's like that. I still got respect for the kid. I'm not battling fucking King Bay or whatever, the Boo or Bow or whatever the fuck. I'm not battling that dude. He's not a battle rapper. That's an MMA fighter. No, I'm not battling that dude or fighting that dude. I would fuck him up in a battle to the point where it wouldn't be fair, and he would fuck me up in a fight to the point where it wouldn't be fair. Let's just live in our own separate worlds, all right? Where I'm over here and you're over there, and you're fighting people, kicking people in the face and shit. Respect. Don't come over here and try and rap. You fucking suck. You're terrible. Your voice is terrible. You're trash, dude. We're not battling ever. No. All right. I don't care if Daylight told you he thinks you're good. Daylight says a lot of bullshit. All right. Daylight tells a lot of fun stories. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now. Daylight doesn't think you're good. I don't care what he told you to your face. I'd probably tell you a lot of shit to your face. How big are you? You're like fucking 6'3", fucking made of muscle. I seen you kick people in the face and knock them out. I'll tell you you're good to your face too. If you're standing right here, I'll be like, oh yeah, no, you're hella good, dude. Fucking cool. Yeah, you're not. On camera, with the separation of the internet and the bravery it affords me, you fucking suck. And I would never battle you, just so you know. Okay? Does that make sense? Put that out there. Yeah, Plex was about that time too. Respect. But he operated in a time when time was respected. Back in the day, like OG grind time, motherfuckers would call time on you. You couldn't get away with that extra shit. There was none of it. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't really have to risk the biscuit in the way that Malathion did. Malathion was calling time in the era when the battle rappers had taken control. They had took control. They said, you're going to pay us way too much money, and you're going to let us rap as long as we fucking want to. And if you don't, we're going to beat you up. So respect to Malathion once again, but also Plex for originating that role of the time god and holding it the fuck down. We need the Plexes back. We need the Malathions back. We need somebody with some fucking balls to stand in there and call time when the time's up. Enough of this shit. Enough of letting one motherfucker get off for an extra minute and a half because he ain't got no life. He don't get no bitches. So he's just got all the time in the world to write fucking bars. A lot of us have lives and things to do and, pussy to be inside. So we can't be spending all our time petting cats and write bars, Carter. It's bullshit. Grind time is what the game's been missing. Man, Disaster tried to bring it back, and God bless him, but I feel like we just moved too far away from that. I don't know that there'll be another GTX event. I don't know what the fuck Disaster's doing now. He wanted to battle Kosher Dills so bad. I'm like, what, why? How do you go from URL to fucking wanting to battle Kosher Dills? Like, that's crazy to me. That guy doesn't even battle. He with Kosher Dills was like, I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. Smart move, buddy. That was a lose-lose situation for fucking sure. Yeah, I would have never, in his position, I would have never agreed to that. You would have to pay me so much money. No. And I don't mean me, because I would battle Disaster any fucking day of the week. There is so much there. There is so much there. As far as like material there, you could write a book about Disaster for sure. I might go an extra minute with Disaster just because A, I know he's going to, and B, there's enough shit to write about there. But he's also a psycho and would beat me up regardless of the fact we're friends. He would punch me in the face in the heat of the moment. I tell this story sometimes. One time he lost his phone. We were at that mansion battle event. And we're all kicking it in this mansion, which we didn't battle at that house for some reason. We left and they threw a fucking house party there, and then all the cops in the world came. Shit show. But Disaster couldn't find his phone. So he walks into the room. I'm in there with my wife, like just a bunch of people. Disaster walks in. He's like, where the fuck is my phone? I swear to God, I'm going to fucking kill you. Someone stole my phone. I'm going to fucking kill everybody in here. Storms out of the room. Comes back 2-3 minutes later. Hey, found my phone, guys. Sorry about that. Man, you just threatened to kill my wife. What is wrong with you? You're a psychopath. God bless him for that, though. Really, God bless him for that. He wants to battle a pickle on Rap Off. No. Kosher Dills is an actual human being. That would be cool, though. That would be. I would like to see him battle in animated form once again. I feel like that was super entertaining. Shouts out to Rap Off. Don't they have an event coming up? Isn't that a thing that's happening? I don't know. I'd be out of the loop with this shit. But I feel like we need more West Coast events, but it's just fucking hard. And I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be the catalyst for this shit. I'll show up if it's close enough and fuck somebody up. I'm not getting on a plane. I'm not fucking driving further than LA. And, a lot of stipulations on my end. I'm certainly not going to be the guy that throws the event. Even though I'd done that in the past, not doing that shit again. Done with that. All the way fucking done with that. So somebody else got to do it. It ain't going to be Lush. He's got his podcast thing going. I think Disaster did it, and he's probably over it now. He's going to do something else. Cool. I don't know. I don't know who's left to throw a West Coast battle. I know Avocado doesn't want to do it. He just films the battles. And everybody needs him to come and make the battles look good. So he's not going to be the guy who coordinates the whole fucking thing. He's already done that shit. And he doesn't want to do it anymore. That's the one thing about that job is it's thankless and you get burned the fuck out really fast doing it. So I'm not surprised that, nobody is signed up for that shit. So. But come on, we're way off topic. We're talking about me. Geechee versus Ilmac was announced for Rap Off. That's cool. That's a really cool battle. That's a good battle. And I'm glad that it's happening on a West Coast platform and Ilmac's platform. That's cool. That's a good thing. That's good for Rap Off, I think. Maybe that'll launch Rap Off into a position where they could do more events. I don't know. I don't even know if he wants to do that. Certainly a need for it as far as there ain't no real strong West Coast representation with regards to throwing events. I don't know. I mean, I haven't talked to Lush about it in a while, but I don't think he wants to. Like I said, I think he's got shit going on, and that shit is, thankless, doesn't pay a lot, and is fucking super stressful. Those three things combined, it's a good recipe for not wanting to do the shit. I'll tell you that much. Fucking A. Be Nasty got a league out here. But homie, I don't know. There's you booking some good battles. I feel like there's some, I feel like maybe holler and I could lend some guidance with regards to what kind of battles to book that would bring some eyes to the shit. Because some of these battles that you be putting on, I'm like, who the fuck wants to watch that? And I know it cost you money. Why? You know what I mean? Why? But, hey, to each his own. Do your thing, Playboy. I respect it. I'll be there to support. We got killers out here. We got killers out here that are always down to mix it up. So I feel like, and I know I'm biased, but I feel like Reverse Live is an underutilized tool in the world of battle rap. As far as he could be put against bigger names and is always going to deliver in those battles. I think that the only person who ever showed him that respect, aside from me, was Avocado. And if you look at the battles that I booked for Reverse Live, and you look at the battles that Avocado booked for Reverse Live, big fucking names. And that's because he could do that. You can always count on him to show up. I think he totally got screwed out of that King of the Dot tournament by the fucking judges because he won the fan vote. I think he definitely beat Saint in that battle. And, you know, I guess, I mean, I could see where you could go the other way, but not really, you know. And again, I am biased, but so were all of the people that voted online. And then the people that voted against him are these fucking hacky fucking judges who are mostly failed battle rappers. I'm sorry if I'm talking about you, but you know you are. Who was fucking running that shit? Copacetic? Y'all, yo, I wouldn't let fucking Copacetic judge a fucking hot dog eating contest. How the fuck is he gonna tell me who won a rap battle? Copacetic? Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. I was talking to I was going back and forth with Organic in a very, you know, what I felt like was constructive way on Twitter about judging for that tournament and how just that was the one part of it that was kind of fucking lame. That you got people like Copacetic passing judgment on Thesaurus. Like that is like anywhere in the world that should happen. You know what I mean? I don't think so. Not me. But, you know, what do I know? I've only done this shit for the whole fucking time. But I don't understand why the fan vote wasn't the only vote. Now, I get it. Fans are into chaos, and they would have just let Carter Deems win every fucking battle. You know what I mean? If they had a contest to see who was the most gangster, they would vote for Carter Deems. There are people that love chaos in the world. But I just figured the amount of people voting would outweigh the people that want chaos. You know what I mean? And nobody would be able to bring their own fan base into the shit to the extent that they would be able to like muscle out logic and reason. And then, you know, but I guess, I mean, yeah, people are terrible. You know what I mean? People have shitty opinions en masse. I mean, look at, you know, who we got running for president. It's like, it's pretty dangerous when you leave it up to people. But I don't see how failed battle rappers are better judges than, you know, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people. I don't know, just my opinion. But that system, the one that King of the Dot created for that tournament, was probably the best judging system that had been created. Not the fucking judges and that whatever shitty international cocksucking judge panel that they put together. Not that, but like having X amount of judges and then a fan vote and like trying to create a balance in that way. I thought that was cool, you know, or close to cool, but it's not a fist fight at the end of the day. So there's always going to be conjecture. Yeah. What's up, motherfucking Ohms? My guy, Mandrew in this bitch. Yeah, didn't we judge on Madflex versus Ronnie? That was something that we judged on. And I thought that was, we did all right there. You know what I mean? And yeah, there was a wrap-off event in LA. So they are a league that throws public events. I'd love to see more of that. We need more West Coast representation with regards to throwing events. Obviously, there's a bunch of West Coast battle rappers that are still in the mix and battling, you know, in King of the Dot, fucking RBE, whatever, URL even. People forget Conceited he was from the jungle in Stockton, you know, but at the end of the day, like we needed it. Things got rough for us out here when we lost our own platform, you know, when all the West Coast guys basically just went to King of the Dot. Because, I mean, God bless Organic and King of the Dot for saving West Coast battle rap, because certainly fucking URL wasn't going to put us on. You know what I mean? So like a lot of us would have just been done flat out if King of the Dot didn't say, hey, you guys want to come battle over here? So, you know, fucking much respect. I think Bishop Brigante said that the other day. You know, he's like, no one wants to talk about how King of the Dot saved West Coast battle rap. Homie, I'll talk about it. I'm talking about it right now. No lies. Zero lies detected. I agree. That did happen. But it was unfortunate for us in the sense that like losing our platform didn't help. It didn't lead to positive things for us in the long run. And I think that probably would be a lot more West Coast talent had we maintained a platform, no matter what that was. I tried to be that for a little while. Bots was designed to be like a feeder league into the bigger leagues. But, by the time we got to like 7, 8, 9, like the Source versus Topper, fucking Madflex versus Chilla Jones, and, having Pat come out and battle No Shame, we were trying to be a big league at some point and even compete. Exhausting. Fucking, again, thankless job, doesn't pay enough, and is exhausting. And those three things in unison mean who the fuck wants to do that? It's not fun. So I hope that somebody else doesn't hear me. La, la, la. It is fun. It is cool. It is great. You'll get all the love in the world. You might make some money in the process too. Throw a battle rap event. I promise. It'll be good. Be nasty. You hear me? Keep doing it. Keep doing your thing, Playboy. It's not a money pit that you just burn money and your own dignity inside. Keep doing it, please, for the love of God. But I digress. Yeah, Pete and Topper are still one of the most underrated battles ever. I think that battle is one of the 10 best battles to ever happen in the history of battle rap. That one is on the list, and it's probably in the top 5. But if anybody, if nationally motherfuckers made a list of the best battles, that battle would be nowhere on it. Not even in if they made a list of 100, it wouldn't be in the 100. Even though those of us who know, that was one of the best battles ever, bro. Especially in the building. I remember fucking Head Ice's face. He was like, ah! He was like, he was like, what the fuck am I watching? This is insane. The energy in that room, man, that was a fucking battle. I knew it would be good. I didn't know it would be that good. That battle was insane, man. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the whole of battle rap is not aware of that. I don't even think that battle has cracked 100,000 views, which is crazy. It should have 1 million. It's one of the best battles ever. But yeah, I don't know. What else? We got 10 more minutes here. What do you motherfuckers want to talk about? My man, shouts out to the Irish Rasa. I seen him pop a motherfucking heel flip. Psh. Psh. 1.5 feet, homie. Fucking pop that shit, boy. Not a rocket either. You got some, flattened it out. Much respect, my guy. Fucking really advancing in the skateboarding shit in a way that is impressive to watch. Like I said, like a fucking alien on a planet all by himself, just learning all the tricks. Pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool. I still want to do the behind the bots shit. I said that we'll do it when we get to 25,000 subscribers. I don't know how close we are to 25,000 subscribers. I don't think we're there yet. When we get there, though, we'll do it. 24.8. We're close. What is that? 2,000 away? Come on. Let's get there. Motherfucking Piped Up is about to hit 1 million views on YouTube. It was like 9,000 away when I looked this morning, and then I looked again and it was fucking 8,000 away. So that shit, man, those Death Dealer songs going up. Who the fuck in this shit, in this battle rap shit, has music that is cracking views and streams in the millions, not only as multiple different artists? I gotta be the only motherfucker. I gotta be one of the only dudes, if not the only fucking dude, who has shit solo crack a mill, but then also the crew tracks crack a mill. Get off my fucking, suck my dick off my body, take it home, suck it later. Put it in the freezer. It'll last longer. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you. Do that shit. Actually gonna be in the studio this weekend with my dude, Chris Paxton, engineer, fucking me and COTY rolling out, and we're mixing an entire fucking EP. I think it's 5 songs instead of 4, entirely produced by DJ Akoza. There is some fucking heaters on this one. And if you didn't know, we released a track, I think 10 days ago at this point. I don't know. About a week ago, we dropped a track called Money to Burn featuring Solze from Doom Shop Records. Fucking shit is going up, my friends. Shit is going up. Very nice to have musical success in a way that none of these other battle rappers ever have or ever will. Because most of their music is fucking ass crack. Really. Just straight up is just garbage. It sucks. It's balls. It's not that good. A lot of it's really pretentious. A lot of people don't understand the difference between writing a song that makes other people feel cool and writing something about how cool they are. Because that's essentially what battle rap is. I got to convince this entire room of people that I'm cooler than this motherfucker. And that's cool in a battle. But nobody wants to listen to a song about how cool another motherfucker is. People want to listen to songs that make them feel cool. You get me? You don't. And that's why your music fucking sucks. But hey, keep trying. Maybe you'll get there. Probably won't. It's all good, right? It's cool. Shouts out to trying. Shouts out to everybody out there just giving it the good old college try. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. And every time one of these Death Dealers tracks cracks 1 million, every time Iron Maiden hits another 1 million, Iron Maiden about to be 6 million views that's just on YouTube, homie. You ain't seeing the streams either. But my wallet is. And every time that shit hits 1 million, every time another song hits 1 million, Piped Up about to hit 1 million, SOS about to hit 1 million, I'm buying a new fucking arcade cabinet every single fucking time. Next one, Neo Geo cabinet. On deck. 126 game Neo Geo cabinet. I got my eyes on this motherfucker. I'm watching it on Marketplace. Somebody else buys it, I'm going to go to their house and steal it. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'm going to find another one. But I'm buying a fucking Neo Geo cabinet. Reliving my childhood dreams. Basically trying to have like a similar setup to what the Foot Clan had in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. A half pipe, arcades, and someone selling cartons of cigarettes. That's what we're trying to pull that shit off. If I can make that happen, fire. Every time this shit cracks another milli, I'm buying another arcade cabinet. So go ahead and run those numbers up. Go listen to Piped Up 10 times, 15 times. But you know what? You don't need to, because we got actual fans. Crazy. But salute all the homies that do make good music that don't get listened to, because there's that shit too. That's always weird to me. Some of my contemporaries are my favorite artists in the world. Some of the people that I've had the pleasure to make music with are my favorite musicians on the planet, and they don't get that same love. So, maybe these battle rappers don't suck. Nah, I'm just fucking around. They suck, dude. They suck so bad. They suck so fucking bad. They're so fucking shitty. Light up the scene like some kerosene. Come on, we doing it. Really though, before I get out of here, 5 more minutes. Who the fuck should I battle this year? Throw some names at me. I liked Goods. That was a good, for lack of a better term, pun intended. That was a good suggestion. Oh, Samurai Showdown, you know it, homie. It's got Samurai Showdown on there and King of Fighters. It's got maybe Bubble Bobble or Puzzle Bobble or whatever the fuck, the one where you shoot the bubbles and knocking the shit down. Or Metal Slug. Got to have Metal Slug on there. Got to have fucking Metal Slug on the Neo Geo cabinet. Quit fucking with me. That's got to happen. 24/8. Was that we were just talking about battling when we did the 24/8, right? Isn't that what I'm doing right now? Isn't that technically what I'm doing right now? This is 24/8. Look at me doing 24/8. Yay. Everybody loves to think that like something that happened in the past was cool. Maybe it wasn't that cool. Or maybe this is the exact same thing and we just think it was cool because it was, because it's not around anymore. I watch Saturday morning cartoon streams all the time. Like usually that's what's just on my TV. I go onto YouTube and I find a Saturday morning cartoon stream, preferably from the early 90s. Preferably got like some like Darkstalkers or Street Sharks or fucking Biker Mice from Mars on there. Shouts out to Mad Child. That would be cool. Rum Nitty. Come on. Why does everybody want to get me fucked up? So everybody kept saying Big K. Really? I'll tell you who I don't want to battle. Off rip, Big K or COTY. Because they're the homies, and I'm pretty sure, I'm very confident that they would fuck me up in a way that wouldn't be fun for me. Okay? So, I mean, you could probably add Rum Nitty to that list too. As another person, it's not going to be that fun. I mean, you know what? It might be fun. I would rather, because it would be elegant. He would fuck me up in an elegant way. It would be fun to watch myself get fucked up in that way. You know what I mean? I don't need to get beat up by my friends though. On camera. What is this? Am I getting jumped into a gang? Why don't they all just battle me at once? Like when we used to do the Rumbles and I put myself in the Rumble and I was like, oh, everybody's going to pick on Peanut. Nope, it was me. Of course it was me. I'm the one that booked them all. Of course they were all going to battle me. What a fucking idiot I am. I can't believe I didn't think of that shit. Me versus Solcon, run it back. That'd be fun, I guess. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad because we're both still in the game all these years later. Different content. More quality on both ends. That wouldn't be a bad one. Actually, Pixie, that's a great suggestion. Bill Collector, Ohms, also a great suggestion. Bill is a badass. It would be an uphill battle for your boy. But I think that I could hang in there. Plus Bill, there's a lot of material there too. He's a guy who I could write some shit about. He came out here and got white boy high and forgot how to fucking rap. So we could do a whole round about that. Fucking, I gave him a dab and he fucking turned into a retard. We could talk about that for sure. Mike P would be a fun battle. I like these suggestions. Dumbfounded for sure, but he thinks he's so fucking cool. He would never agree to that shit. And he probably deep down knows I'd fuck him up. He probably knows that shit. So, and I'm not going to fucking do cat eating jokes. It's not 2008. But yeah, I don't think he's doing that shit. But if he wanted to, poof, that would be a good one. That would be really fun. Geechee's another one of those ones where it's like Rum Nitty, where I'm just going to get fucked up. It's not going to be, it wouldn't be even as elegant either. He would just beat my ass in the form of rap. And I wouldn't really win that battle. I don't see myself winning that battle. No, that's not one that I think I could win. Would I do it? Yes. That one I would do for sure. Win, lose, or draw. I'm in there like swimwear. I'm pretty sure Bill Collector would fuck me up too. Still in there like swimwear. Certainly better chance against Bill than against Geechee. Yeah, I like him. I like these suggestions. Frack, hey, you know what? Fucking Anakin Skywalker thought he could beat Obi-Wan Kenobi too. But what happened? Higher ground, right? Am I right? Am I fucking right? So yeah, I'd do that one too. He's a little deviant though. He's going to fucking like talk about my wife and my dead father. He's going to do whatever the fuck it takes to win because he's that kind of person. And by that kind of person, I mean a bad person. But I'd do it, yeah, for the right price, for sure, because it's not going to be fun. That one wouldn't be as fun as like Bill Collector or, fuck Robo. Pfft. God willing, I'll fucking battle him, and then he could play Pokemon cards with me or whatever the fuck he does. That would be fun too. He would do that actually though. He would definitely do that. He would buy me Pokemon cards in order to battle me. Whatever. Set it up. Be nasty. Fuck. I don't care. I'll do it. I don't mind. I don't know. Whatever. Laughing stock. Oh, that would be a fucking great one. That kind of goes more along the lines of the one I did with Carter, which is like, it would be fun. It would be really fun, you know? Somebody said red flag on Twitter. That would also be super fun. I'm not going to fucking, I bark. I do some barking. He's not like the homie. We don't fucking exchange Christmas cards or anything either, but I do like the guy. So I'm not going to, you know, I like a lot of these people that you're talking about. I like most of them. I like all of them. I don't dislike any of them. Certain battles appear to me to be funner than others. And it would be nice, like I said, to fuck somebody up. Somebody who thinks they're better than me. Because a lot of people do, which is dumb because none of them have the accolades that I do. None of them have the fucking views in battles. None of them have the fucking streams on music. None of them got the respect in the community. None of them. Very few people. You're talking fucking a list of 10, 20 people that have me in those areas, and only in one or two. None of them got me in all three. Nobody does. So yeah, fucking somebody up who thinks that they're better than me would be ideal. That would be what I would really like to do. But I'd do a fun one too. I'd battle somebody who I have mutual respect for, or who is my actual friend, and have a fun battle. Just not COTY and not Big K, because they're going to fucking just beat me silly. Pause. It's not going to be fun. I'm going to lose bad. I don't want to lose bad. All right. I can lose. I'm fine with losing. I don't want to lose bad. All right. And a lot of those things, a lot of those accolades I have with COTY. I'm going to rap to COTY about how my music is better than his. My music is his. That's not going to work. That'll suck. Big K just won COTY, bro. Come on. He's going to make me look stupid. That's not fun for me. So I like a lot of the names you guys came. Man, I don't think FLO is in battling condition right now. I don't know what happened to him, but some did. That's the homie though, for sure. Hope he's okay. Hope he's doing good. I hope he's all good. Yeah, Reverse is on another fucking level. Fucking violently underrated. And certainly not someone that I would want to just, you know, way like the motherfucker is not out of practice. Same thing with like you're talking about Big K. Like the motherfuckers, he just won champion of the year. These fools are ready to fuck up anybody. They shouldn't be wasting their time battling me. Some other motherfucker who feels like that would be a shot for them. Let them do that. And then I will fuck them up because they think they can beat me and they're dead ass fucking wrong. That would be fun, you know? All right, Dankster, I'm done. Right at kilowatts is right where I'm like, okay, now we get to end the stream. Thanks a lot for making such a bad suggestion that I quit now. Okay? My name is Dirtbag Dan, and I'm here to say this stream is over.